Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Rasmus Hojlund is at Carrington to undergo his medical. Guys, behold, he comes cruising in a Benz, rising on a Benz. Hey, Hojlund is a star. Welcome to the hotspot, ladies and gentlemen. I told you today was the day it was happening, the first day of August. You call it the World Wide Web Day. It's the official day. It's also the World Girlfriend's Day. If you've got a girlfriend, treat them right, because you should be in a good mood. As a Manchester United supporter, treat your girlfriend. It's their day today. Oh, guys, let them enjoy it. Why? Guys, let's get proper into it. Well, oh, happy day, oh, happy day. Happy day to be a United fan, to be a United fan. Forget about what the naysayers are saying. I hear Rasmus Hojlund is overpriced. I mean, Manchester United paid a little bit, a few £1 million more. £72 million is too much for him. He's unproven. We've heard the naysayers waxing, saying all forms of things about this deal. But guess what? We don't care. We don't care. The boss, Erik ten Hag, pointed at him, and the men who were supposed to deliver, delivered their man. This is the future of goals at Manchester United. Welcome to the hotspot, guys. Let me continue burning you with this news concerning Manchester United on this exciting day, the first day of August. Now, let's get proper into it. As I speak right now, Rasmus Hojlund is already at Carrington undergoing the first stage of his medical to become a Manchester United player. Now, it has been a moment we've been waiting for. I told you paperwork was the only thing left between him and joining the club of his dreams, because Atalanta and Manchester United had to exchange documents, but also getting, work permits and what have you. These things. Let me not dwell so much on that. Finally, it is done, and I told you it was happening today, and here we are. It's happening, guys. Carrington is buzzing with the arrival of the most highly anticipated player at this club. I will tell you, we were expecting Mason Mount. Never were we as excited as we are. Andre Onana excited us for a bit, but there were divisions in the club. Certain people saying David De Gea should stay. No, Andre Onana, should he come, or should we go for Pickford? When it comes to Rasmus Hojlund, the man who has been trusted to solve the goal-scoring problems at the biggest football club in the world, has touched down, and that is the picture of him. You see behind the driver, that's the guy. You see his hair, his signature haircut, peeping. He can't wait. He can't wait to get started at the biggest football club. Forget about the 9 goals he scored for Atalanta last season. This boy is goals and goals more. And under Erik ten Hag, obviously, he's going to be banging in those ones as much as he can. Well, we saw how Manchester United has been playing, trying to look better, trying to look like the finished article. Not there yet. Obviously, a lot of work needs to be done, but Erik ten Hag has got a lot of trust in the players he's got, but also the players have a lot of trust in what he's doing. I was listening to an interview with Lisandro Martinez, and was talking about, first of all, how all the new signings are spot on. Andre Onana is a leader in between the sticks. We've spoken about that here. Talk about his style of play and what he adds. He's a ball player. There is a lot of confidence in him when he's in that goal. Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, they're all saying, man, this guy is giving us a different dimension in between the sticks. He communicates. We saw him backing at Harry Maguire for poorly marking after making a beauty of a save. Guys, it is going to be different supporting Manchester United. And you Arsenal fans, now we know you love, you're so vocal, you talk a lot, you're so fit on your lips, which is okay. That's football, we love it. But guys, be calm, because we will take you to football. Let me be honest, guys. I think that this Manchester United has got the potential to leave someone for dead in this coming season. You remember the season when we beat, was it Arsenal, by 8 goals to 2 or something, or 8-0? I'm telling you, this Manchester United has got what it takes to beat a biggest so-called big team in the Premier League by 6 goals or so. And I pray it's Liverpool. They they mistreated us. That's 7-0. They mistreated us, but this team is going to give them a proper revenge. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. So Rasmus Hojlund is bound to sign a 5-year contract with an option of a further 1 year. So where we are now is that he's at Carrington undergoing the first stage of his medical to complete his move, and the expectation is that before the end of this week he will be joining his teammates for training. There is no time to waste. Erik ten Hag means business. No time to waste. Eric means business. Oh, happy day. Well, guys, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. And I love that the gods of football have made it, you know, the way it is, that we've got Rasmus Hojlund, or some of you love to call him Hojlund, and Manchester City have got Haaland. Now, of course, they will talk about how ours has been overpriced, how Haaland was got on a chip, but of course there were agent fees. There was a lot that Manchester City had to pay, not just the 59 million pounds they paid, you know, for Erling Haaland when they signed him. They paid more, but regardless, now we're talking a player who has been developing at a very rocket speed. Now these are the kind of players that Erik ten Hag wants, and there is a lot of belief that he's going to be improving and solving the goal scoring problems. Now we know for a fact that United wanted 2 strikers, but I think let us first give this boy a chance to perform, because if you bring a second striker, I mean, it's confusion. For me, I don't mind us having him alone and giving him the chance to grow and shine. Don't you listen to the naysayers who say you know, they ripped us off. The Arsenal fans will even forget that, you know, but they got Basmati rice, I mean Declan Rice, for 105 million, you know, and you know, we took him to footballing school. They will forget and focus more, and that's what happens when you're a big club. Even your opponents focus on you and for a moment forget about their own house. I mean, anyhow, Rasmus Hojlund is at Carrington, and just wait for the unveiling. The shirt number, there is lots of people continue guessing about the shirt number. Of course, there was talk of Anthony Martial, stripping Martial of the number 9. I think Martial could be staying, so I don't think Erik ten Hag might want to disorganize, you know, Martial and his team. By the way, the arrival of Rasmus Hojlund, to be honest, I think is going to improve a lot of other players, more so given the style and the fact that there is an identity we are playing, but also Erik ten Hag's style of football is the football that many of these young players who got at United can shine under. They are not restricted, they are free to express themselves. This man wants young players to express themselves, because in this day and age, that is what you want to see as a manager. Give them a proper shape and allow them to express themselves when they are in the right positions. More so going forward, if you are going for goals, when you do have the ball in the final third, you know, of the opponent. So for me, I do think for a fact that Anthony Martial could actually look better if he's not affected by injuries. So stripping him of the shirt number 9 maybe might not be the best idea, but there are several other shirt numbers. Of course, someone was telling me about the shirt 11 for Mason Greenwood, and I was saying, don't say that. Don't be a prophet of doom. Mason Greenwood has got to return. We are waiting for the decision to be announced, but what we know is that the Glazers will have nothing to do. They have no excuse but to allow Mason Greenwood to return and play football. So, hey, leave him with his shirt 11. Don't you touch it. Don't you think about disorganizing Mason Greenwood. The little boy has suffered enough. Leave him his shirt 11. So which other shirt number? There was talk of shirt number, I think 20, or shirt number 17. Regardless, whichever shirt number he has, the goals will come, because that is why he was brought in. Rasmus goals Hojlund. That's the player that is about to be unveiled as a Manchester United player. Now, I was telling you about how, you know, the whole squad at United believes in what Erik ten Hag is doing. You were listening to Pelistri, a young player who, you know, is certainly one of those promising future stars, Facundo Pelistri, and was also talking about how, you know, he loves playing under Erik ten Hag as a winger, and you know, that's the kind of thing you want to see. But also the trust in the move, the signings. Then we know now that our star players are fully fit. Lisandro Martinez has confirmed that he's feeling good, he's feeling fit. He's fitter than he's ever been ever since he joined Manchester United. So guys, for me, there is nothing for us to be worried about now. I know, of course, there is a bit of concern about the total space at which the move for Sofyan Amrabat is progressing, but don't you worry, guys. Sofyan Amrabat will happen because clearly there is a plan, because Manchester United is clearly going to get a backup for Casemiro. It's obvious, and we know now for a fact that the talks in terms of the player side have been advanced, and certainly United are assuring Sofyan Amrabat to be patient. Amrabat himself sent a message to Erik ten Hag saying, you know, he knows how good this manager is, how he gives players time, and by the way, the correlation between players who played with Ten Hag before and players now. Diogo Dalot was saying, and you know, revealing how Erik ten Hag is the kind of manager who pays attention to detail, gives each player time, player per player, gives you time, analyzes your videos, analyzes your game, and improves you as an individual. Marcus Rashford says the same about him now. Sofyan Amrabat, who played with him at Utrecht as an 18 or 19-year-old kid, also recalls how Erik ten Hag improved him as a player. Now, for me, that's a good sign, and that's the most important thing. If the players believe in what the manager is doing and they are all willing to rally behind him, that's exactly what you do want to see. They're going to come and put their bodies on the line, not just for the badge, but for the manager, because they want to work with him. So that's the positivity that our haters should know about, and that's the positivity that Erik ten Hag has brought at Manchester United. Guys, good stuff, a good time to be a Manchester United supporter today. This time around, I won't dwell so much on who's going out. Of course, we know how Fred is advanced with Galatasaray, we know that for a fact, but I will just say to you that Rasmus Hojlund to United is done by tomorrow, even maybe later on tonight. Guys, if it's confirmed tonight, I will be live probably. I will come immediately and drop a live or drop another short video for you to enjoy the update when it does happen. This is the hot spot. This is where I get to pan you with all the hottest news concerning Manchester United. Guys, it's the World Wide Web Day, the 1st of August. It's also the World Girlfriend's Day. Guys, take your girlfriend out on a treat. Yes, I know it's the Tuesday and you're busy, guys. It's their day. It's their day, and it's a happy day. Rasmus Hojlund is joining United. What excuse do you have? Nothing. Nothing. Go celebrate with your baby girl. We've craved for a striker. We've craved for a striker, and guess what? The gods of football have delivered a Danish expatriate. Call him that. He's a Danish expatriate. This boy scores goals for fun for the national team. He's only 20, but trust you me, his potential is worth £72 million plus add-ons. Manchester United looking like the real Red Devil. The Devil is back in the biggest football club in the world. Let's wait to enjoy the beautiful game. My name is Webb. Subscribe to the Hotspot. I will catch you later. Oh, happy day.